Hello everyone. Excuse me. Today I'm going to make some of these hanging plaques, and I've made them out of this self-drying clay. You can get it from Hobbycraft, or I should think you can even get it online, anywhere. It's about £4, and you get the clay inside. You get a block of it. I've already cut some off, and if you only need a small amount, you have to keep the rest wrapped in some damp cloth because it will go hard and you won't be able to use it. So we're going to start today. We're going to just make a plaque like this, and we can put anything you like on it. I mean, I've put some flowers, some Wellingtons, and some other flowers here. These flowers I just bought from a craft store. I think it was the Works, or it could have been Hobbycraft. Anyway, I've painted them. I've actually dug them into the clay and painted them, but we do that after, when the clay, some of it is hardened, you can use it, or before. I'll do it before this time. Anyway, these flowers I've just painted, and I've used acrylic paint, this acrylic paint. And also the Wellingtons here are very easy to make. I've actually got a mould. This mould, it's you just put your clay in there. Once you've rolled it out, you put it in, and then you let it harden, and it gets hard, and it's the Wellingtons. So that's a really good, easy thing to use. Anyway, the Wellingtons are there, and you just paint them with that mould. That is an excellent one. There's lots you can get online as well. Anyway, today, also I just wanted to show you, sorry, I made this Easter one using these sort of letters as well to put on, and I made this one, but I'd like to do a Christmas one really with you, so we'll do it together. So I've opened the clay, and you just put it on the board. I'm doing it on a tile. You don't need to use a tile. You can use whatever you want. But to sort of dry it out, you will need to put it on some of this greaseproof paper. Possibly on a tray would be good. But anyway, let's get on with this. We roll it out. So we just keep rolling. And then you can turn it round and roll it the other way, just to get an even consistency. Sorry about that. Right, I'm still working to roll it out, and I think that's fine. I have made just a cardboard template. This was just from a cereal box, but you don't have to use this. I mean, you could use whatever you want. I find it just easier. Now the clay isn't big enough to use that, so I have to roll it out just a fraction bigger. You don't want it too thin, because if it's too thin, it won't hold up. Like, these are good things to do, this clay, especially with my grandchildren, anybody, it's lovely, because you can make something, you can make gifts. I made my friend some of these, and she hung them. It was very sweet of her. She hung them in her kitchen, and it was lovely. She liked them, so that was good. So you just cut round this template, which is just your cut out piece of cardboard, and it doesn't have to be exact. You see, I'm not very good at it anyway, but I enjoy it. You take that piece out, the inner piece of the clay. So basically, you're left with the shape of the from the cardboard. Sorry. Anyway, if it doesn't look exactly even, honestly, it doesn't matter, because what we're going to do is we're going to stick some of these, not yet, but we're going to put some of these bits on, and like the holly and Father Christmas, stars, whatever you like, we're going to stick on. So anyway, we've done the base, so that's basically the shape you're looking for. And then I've got this tool. You could use a fork even. I've got a fork here. I'll use the fork because it's something you could have in the home. I would have it down like that and just press it slightly into the clay. Hope you can see what I'm doing. I couldn't position my phone right, so anyway, you just push it in the clay so you have an indentation in the actual clay itself. And I would go all the way around the top as well. It just makes it look a bit more interesting than plain. But you could use anything, anything you can find. I mean, it is a pottery instrument. I used to do pottery, but this is quite good. But anyway, with this, you're just literally pressing it down. So you're getting a pattern. And my t-shirt, please watch my sausage rolls as well on this channel because I enjoyed making them and I'd love you to try them. Right, so I've done all that, and if you feel it hasn't gone into the clay enough, press it. Now I'll show you that. So it's made like a pattern, an indentation. Good. And we're going to paint it afterwards when it's dried. As I said, it will take a couple of days. I just wanted to show you how to make the Wellingtons. Like with this little piece of clay, you literally can push it into position. You don't even have to roll it or anything, but you push it into this mould. You can go over it with the rolling pin, and then maybe sort of go back over it so you're getting it into all the grooves. But you have to let this dry too. I'm just taking the excess of the clay off, the air drying clay. But basically, and also when it dries, you can sort of chip away of any excess that you've got. Like at the moment, I'm going over it. Sorry, I'm not showing on the camera that well, I apologise. But I've put it into the mould, and I'm just going to take it out of the mould to show you, and then put it back in. Obviously, it'll need trimming off and tidying up a bit. Once it's dried, you can still do it, and it will come into a shape. But these moulds are excellent. There's a watering can and a little fork and everything you can use. But I'll leave that in there and we'll use it maybe next time when we're using it. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll be back when they're dry. Right, well, I've been painting them, and I painted this one green for Christmas, and I'm going to stick some bits on, and I'm using the PVA glue. Right, I'm going to stick a star at the top. So I will put some PVA glue on the star and some on the clay on our plaque. And I'm going to put a reindeer. This is the reindeer, which I stuck the red nose on as well. You can buy them, different ones, in the craft store. And I'm going to put the reindeer maybe there. I'm going to stick some holly on as well, because I love holly at Christmas. And I think it looks lovely. It needs quite a bit of glue to stick, so I'm just going to do another star. Now this is your plaque, so you can put them wherever you think you'd like them. See, now I think that looks too much, so I'll put a piece of holly there instead. Maybe. Anyway, I'm going to leave it like that. I like it. And I'm going to put a Father Christmas on here too. The glue's quite runny really, this PVA glue. I'm going to put a Father Christmas there and one this side. And as I said, it's entirely up to you where you put everything. Christmassy and it looks nice. I've got a little paper star here, and I'm going to put that on. I'm just going to put it above the reindeer. There. I'm sorry if you haven't been able to see what I've been doing that well, but it's all stuck on like that. And it's so different because nobody else is going to do exactly the same. So you can put them and do whatever you want. So that's that one. So you just have to let it dry. So enjoy and have fun. And I've loved being with you. So take care, and I hope to see you soon. Take care.